This episode is sponsored by Celsius.
Do you watch Theo Vaughn?
Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn?
Don't say Van. Come on.
He's so funny.
Theo Vaughn's hilarious.
He's a little...
I don't think everything's firing the same as like your brains do.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's telling a story. I'm like, what is happening in his brain? Look like a brain scan on Theo Vaughn.
Like he's talking.
Like as he's talking, you're like, everything's moving weird, but he's hilarious.
And
he can say
care.
anything, and it's funny.
Into the storm. Let's go.
You don't do anything to kick this off, or was that the kickoff? We're talking Theo Vaughn. Oh, okay. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Josh.
I'm Theo Vaughn.
That's Eli.
Got me.
Got him.
All right. That's also me. That's a picture of me. I don't know if they're looking at that.
That's a young Eli right there.
That was 2013. Went out to Des Moines, Iowa. It was my second summer with Vivint, and got dropped off, and that was my area.
Did you walk through that?
I swam through it.
You swam through that.
And I got it done.
It's a good thing we didn't have iPads back then.
Yeah. So no excuses. That's my point.
No excuses.
Right? Like, yeah. I don't want to hear about it if it's raining or if it's flooding.
I was talking to another leader the other day who's talked about his first summer, and he was in a trailer his whole summer. He lived out of a trailer, showered at the YMCA, and so... Anyways, it's some of those early stories that kind of...
Now our guys are like, if I don't get a Marriott, I'm not going.
If there's not a sauna at my apartment complex.
If I have to share an apartment with anybody, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Divas. They're getting soft.
No. Not
my group.
Not this group here.
Maybe
not this group.
Groups.
Well, Eli, thanks for having me on. Should we go over some preseason recognition?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's start at number 5.
Okay, start at number 5. Aaron. 140.9.
Aaron is a workhorse. He just moved to Boise, and he wants a commitment from Josh that we're getting a sick office.
That's why I'm on this call. Aaron, I got hoodwinked onto this podcast today.
Got him. That's a yes. Hard yes.
All right, number 4, Braden Miller.
Brandon Miller.
Sorry, Brandon. We could call him Braden too, but Brandon, I knew that. Sorry.
We
do have a Braden.
Yeah, we have a Braden, then we have a Billy Miller.
We have a Billy, a Brandon, Braden, but this is Brandon. 140.1.
And top number 6 in Rooks.
That's right. I was actually reviewing that list the other day. Way to go, Brandon. Our number 3, Kyle Song, also on the Rooks list.
Number 2.
Yeah, 183.3. Number 1, Angel Chavez, 201.2.
His goal is 200.
You got it.
Angel's funny. He's like, my goal is 200 preseason counts.
Nailed it.
That's Angel for you.
Way to go, Angel. Number 1, Jake Woodhouse, 294.8.
Just taking it away from everybody.
And senior management group's not doing bad either.
No, they're gonna work me out of a job.
Awesome. So. Good. Yeah, we've been trying to get you out of here for a while.
Shoot everybody else, man.
Keep going, Jake. Just kidding.
Let's do top 5 again.
For the Rooks here, what did these guys win, though? Didn't they get some Travis Scotts?
Some of them did.
Some did.
If they hit 15.
15 on the preseason, Travis Scotts. Is that a lot?
15 EFP
That's
for a rookie?
Fantastic. Fantastic.
A rookie goes out and does 15 in the preseason. Any idea on projection for summer?
I think that their target should be 150.
Yeah, well over 100.
Yeah.
Like they're not a rookie anymore.
No, we're going to take rookies off this list. But here we go. Levi, 10.6. Darren Nuth. Sorry, Darren. If I said that wrong, 16.5. He wins shoes.
He already got him.
Aiden
he was the first
Gutierrez.
One to win him, so I feel like he got a little lazy after he hit him.
Darren, you coasted after you hit
He got him in like January, and he's like, got him.
All right, we'll go hit the ground running. Aiden Gutierrez, 17.2. Enzo Menzu.
Let's go with that.
Menzu, 20.5. And Jack,
22.
Great.
I don't think we had any rookies do over 10 last preseason.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Way to go.
Top 5 again.
Veterans here. And how did they win shoes?
28.
28. All right, so the top 5 got shoes. Anthony DeSoto, 30.5.
He's a sophomore.
Wow. Pretty good, yeah.
Jordy Sturgeon should be at 60, but he's only at 33. That's still pretty good for Jordy.
33 is great. 60 would have been better.
He got distracted killing ducks.
Montana Ramos, 37.3.
Big boy numbers.
And Sarah Sanders, 39.5. and Angel Chavez, 42.6.
You're going to see his name a lot this year.
Angel's going to be on the leaderboard a lot?
You're going to see his name on your weekly thing, too. He's coming after it.
I like it.
Real quick, Seth Burbett all the way down at number 10.
That's surprising.
With biggest muscles should be at the top of the leaderboard.
I would think there should be a correlation.
All right, let's fix that, Seth. And then is Greg Jacobson coasting this year?
He's at 24 on the preseason, yes. Yeah, coasting.
Just kidding, Greg. We just like to tease you because you're so fun to tease.
That's true, but we also think you should be better than that.
Definitely should be a 50.
All right. Those are dates, Eli.
Here we
dates
go.
To remember. Summer already started, though. That one's behind us.
Do you think we're having the start that we should have?
I think it depends on the groups. We've had some groups that are absolutely smashing it 3 days into summer. Others that are a little softer, but there's a lot of
groups not out yet?
A lot of groups aren't out yet.
Why is that? I have one group that's not out yet, or two groups that and I'm like, guys, maybe that's poor leadership on my end.
Yeah, I think that's on you.
I'm like, hey, you guys know the date was April 15th. Hey, if you haven't started yet,
Summer started. Let's go.
Let's get to
Let's
work.
go.
Angel Chavez knows it started. 3 spotted his first day.
That's amazing. Way to go, Angel. I was looking at the board there. That put him, I think it was top 7 in the company.
That's pretty good.
That's really good.
3 spot. Supplies, you guys need to work with Michaela to get your supplies. Nothing is worse than showing up to an office the first 2 weeks of summer and it looks like crap. Like, get that thing dialed in, get your posters up, get your chairs up, make it look like you've been there for 2 weeks working already. Evo Social Frenzy, this is how you can win some swag. As you're traveling out to area, getting out to market, send us videos. Text your video in to 226-883-0918. And we'll highlight it and we'll get you guys some stuff. All right, this week's theme is moving in. So send this moving in pictures or do like a time lapse of moving in. Like do something cool. I think exposure is great. If you guys can make sure that you're sending stuff in and getting the most exposure out there, then it does nothing but help you and your guys' group, hopefully. Unless it's a really bad video. Then it's not. Then we're not going to play it. Here's the calendar for the year. Make sure you guys have these dates saved. Competitions are all over the place this year. How do you feel? Are you excited about the comps this year? Do you feel like
I am?
We're dialed in?
Dial into the comps. This is the schedule here. I'd make sure you mark. Buying into the competitions will make the offices more exciting, keep your rookies engaged. It's something unique about Vivint. You look at our competitors out there, they're always trying to copy this. But you as the manager and leaders.
We have competition.
We have competitions, yeah. Oh, we don't have competitors.
No, we don't have competitors.
We don't have competitors. What are we talking about?
Don't tell my group
what
that.
Talking about.
They think this is the only job that they can get.
I mean, this is the only place you can knock door to door.
Yeah, there's no other.
This is the only commission job in the world.
Option. Okay,
no other options. They're all fake. But buy into these competitions, mark your calendars, make sure you understand the rules on how to compete. And there's cool stuff to win, but also it drives production, gets morale up. There's a lot of great things that come from buying in.
I'm going to confess, we're really bad at.
Yeah, that's why I went on a little bit of that tangent there. and I was looking at you.
Yeah, okay.
Buy in.
So this is the only reason why I had you on this, because I don't really understand these competitions. So I'm glad that you're here. But I understand the cup, that we've been doing that one a while. Do you feel like the competitions this year are easy enough for every team where they can sign up, register, and go compete?
Absolutely.
Because over the years, I feel like it has been a little bit complicated, especially in the preseason, where guys are just like, man, there's too much going on. And so... Well,
I'd say that there's 8 competitions on here. Break them down one by one. So they're different dates here. So the first one coming up here is Viper. There's going to be things on NFS that you earn. You guys know how that all works.
Are we doing shirts again, or are we doing other stuff?
We're doing lots of different things. Stay tuned. We've got some lifestyle stuff. We've got some cool stuff coming in addition to the uniforms. The uniforms are dope, but we wanted to mix it up with some different things.
Anderson.
Yeah, we got some dope stuff coming.
I'm really excited for Steven.
So you guys know that one. Viper, again, these competitions are built in the way they are to help you lead into the cup, which is the granddaddy of our competitions. But the Viper, you've got the categories you got to go compete on, and it's built in a way that teams can compete on an even playing ground.
Okay.
So you got to learn your categories, pull up the report every day. We're going to have better reporting through Curator for these competitions to help you see clearly how you're competing. So just learn the rules for each competition one by one, and we'll make sure you all know how to compete. But it's a great opportunity to create more excitement. It breaks up some of the monotony that can happen throughout the summer and gives you something different to work for.
I think the other big issue is the manager. Well, number one, if you're not leveraging the company's competitions, you're probably doing your own competitions, which is spending money out of your pocket, not utilizing all the money the millions of dollars that Vivint's actually putting into this stuff for us.
Yeah, we put $4 million a year into prizes and swag and
so
competitions.
Stop spending your own money on incentives and competitions. Utilize Vivint's.
Yeah, leverage these ones first, and we'll help you. You know, if there's ever any confusion here, we'll help you understand it.
Yeah, who's their go-to? Is it Sydney or is it Steven directly, or is it?
It depends on what you're going to, but Sydney and Steven are both available to help answer competitions
and
questions.
They're super responsive. So, lastly on that is I think the issue that a lot of teams have sometimes is the area director will try to take on the competitions as well as everything else. I think that's a dedicated role to somebody in your team that maybe you're even paying them an override or something like somebody needs to take competitions very, very serious.
Yeah.
And that person needs to be somebody that sells from the front, that's competitive. And I think that you should delegate the competition side of things so you can have somebody that's just fully focused on operating these comps. And
can come into correlation every day and tell the team exactly where they're at and what they need to do that day to get ahead of the competition that they're going against. So I think that's a great best practice I've seen.
And then a lot of people don't even understand them. So
explain the rules, show the scoreboard. Yes.
So
great suggestion.
Actually, I'm gonna have my if you're an area director, you listen to this, please report to me. Please report to Josh immediately who that competition person is.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Everyone's gonna text me. All right. Hey, are you guys gonna go to Mexico with me?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go.
You're gonna have to go. Okay, perfect.
Because we're not doing Vegas this year.
That's right. The Vegas trip is moved to Cabo.
That's right. So
I mean, if you were comparing Cabo, Vegas, I'm picking Cabo. All right. Here are the criteria to earn it. So make sure every rookie, every rep in the office understands how to get there. We want you all there. And then Guadalajara. You've been to Guadalajara?
Yeah. Are we taking a boat?
No.
Afterwards?
To Guadalajara?
No. We go to Guadalajara and then we just
fly.
Yeah, we fly to Guadalajara, and
you can take a train.
And then we. I don't want to do that. Oh, we should take bikes.
You would die.
No, take some Ducatis down.
You're not making it.
So fun.
Yeah, you would die. We're first going to start in Guadalajara.
Yeah.
We're building 50 homes.
And then we're going to take a boat.
No, guys, we're taking a plane, a fly in the air.
Okay, 50
it's
homes.
a novel concept for Eli. We're going to fly to Cabo after Guadalajara.
But is it an option to take a boat?
You can look into that.
I want to look into that. Kelly,
Eli is wasting all your time. Don't take a boat. Just fly.
50 homes is a lot.
50 homes is a lot. And we did that last year in Mexico City. Guadalajara will be a very similar type of experience. We're making some changes to it to get feedback we had from last year to make the experience even better. All right. Hey, what about some Evo swag? Can you guys win Evo swag?
Evo branded swag. We've got a bunch of it, so we're trying to unload it. So shop now on this QR code. This is what I'm excited about.
This is the only reason I'm on today's podcast is for this right here. I'm a big believer in this. And if you're going to perform the best at your job, you've got to also take care of yourself, your whole self. And I think it starts with there's a physical component, which is we're all trying to look like Eli. That's been my dream ever since I met Eli.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. But you got to take care of physically, mentally, and the spiritual aspect. But we're going to talk physical here, but that's such a critical part. If you're not dialed physically, personally, those other areas, you just can't hit your best. And anyone can level up in that area of their life. And there's a great opportunity. You guys have a competition running. Well, I kind of want to join it.
I think you should. I'll send you my Venmo.
All right. So tell us how it works.
So we're going to drop it down. We need 30 people, at least 30 people to, enroll. So it's something we care about, and we have the money to spend as much money on prizes. Every dollar that we collect for buy-in fees is going to go back towards prizes.
All right. What can they win? They're going to win a Peloton?
Yeah, they're going to win Pelotons, $1,000 gift card credits, $1,000.
So you got Delta gift cards. You got
Rogue
gift cards.
You ever shop on Rogue?
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm jumping in this competition.
Yeah.
So to do it, you got to go take a DEXA scan to see where you're at, and then how do you win? Is it just best improvement as far as body fat or muscle mass? What are we doing?
It'll definitely over here. If you read the small print, if you lose 10% of what your DEXA scan total body fat percentage, we'll give you $100 back. If you lose 30% of the DEXA scan total body fat percentage, we'll give you the full $150 back. And then we're going to do top prizes for best before and afters, lowest, most body fat lost. For HR, we're going to keep the shorts on.
So like I'm like 2% body fat right now.
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, you got to go down 2. So that's why we don't just do it on body fat, because that's not a fair competition. So we're going to have
it's a percentage drop.
Percentage drops.
Okay, I like it.
Aesthetics, fat loss.
Who's judging the aesthetics? I got to know here.
This is why we have Seth. The only reason why we keep Seth around.
That's the only reason. Okay. Yeah.
Seth put this together.
Okay, so Seth, you're judging everybody.
All right.
I'm jumping in on this.
Well, it was funny because my first, I was, before my CrossFit days, I was very soft, never been into a gym a day in my life.
Yeah, you were soft.
And Casey Baugh was my regional at the time. And he's like, hey, come CrossFit with me. And I'm like, I don't want to get hurt, right? He's like, come CrossFit with me every morning at 7:30. You're going to make substantially more money this year. And that was my intro to CrossFit. It was me and Asea Lopez. We went in 7:30 in the morning, worked out with Casey Baugh. That was my intro to CrossFit. And my income went like substantially up, and for sure credit it to CrossFit.
Oh, yeah.
To getting up and doing something hard with people. It's just,
like I said, there's a lot of things to it. Like, one, mentally, you're going to be more clear. Like, so the main driver for me while I work out is I feel like it gives me more motivation and drive throughout the day, and then mental clarity. And there was something I heard from somebody, I don't know who to attribute it to, but when that alarm goes off at 5 or whatever time your alarm goes off and you want to press that snooze button, the way that you can motivate yourself is you think about your 11 a.m. self. Like, how am I going to feel at 11 a.m. if I work out versus how am I going to feel at 11 a.m. if I press that snooze button and don't go work out?
Yeah.
And so you get your decision you're going to make every morning of whether you're going to go hit the gym is not just impacting you in that moment, but your future self. And so you got to think about your future self, and it'll drive you to like go do what you need to do. And again, if you can build those good habits in the morning, you're going to be so much better on the doors. If you're showing up at correlation, having gotten a good meal in, good workout in, you're going to succeed better than if you're just rolling out of bed, pulling the eye boogers out of your eyes and getting right into correlation. Yeah. That day's going to suck. It just will. And you're just pounding a few Red Bulls before the correlation. So build those healthy habits, and I'm a big proponent of this. It will impact your income and your success on the doors.
A lot of times guys are like, oh, I need to get back in shape after summer.
Not true.
Where I'm like, you need to get in shape during the summer. That's when you make 80-90% of your income. That's the most important time to be hitting the gym.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. Big proponent, guys. Let's go get after it.
Okay.
I'm jumping in.
Thanks for being leading out in this comp. 2%.
No, not 4% body fat, guys. We'll get there. All right, guys.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it.
Thanks for having me on.